Hello, this is SSaizan from Business Project Management. This is my assignment 2 on project planning, and the sports entity that I chose for this month is the Orlando Magic. Now, a bit of a recap from last week. I looked into a few projects that the Orlando Magic are currently working on. They include the 25 Magic Makers program, the Orlando Magic Youth Foundation, and the basketball camps and clinics. Now, what these projects have in common is that they all market to kids. Two of them are community related projects, and one is more focused on promotional events. Now, with this in mind, here's my proposed project that the Magic could do in the near future, and that would be called the Orlando Magic Honor Students Program. It is a community-related event, and keeping with the theme of the current projects, it does cater to kids. Rewards the best and brightest elementary and middle school students, and it's held at selected schools around the Orlando area, so around Orange County, maybe some of the school districts. The goals and objectives to this, the main goal would be to help encourage kids strive to put more value to their education. Offering a contest like this would theoretically motivate children to succeed with good grades. Another goal would be to achieve a positive reputation from the community. You want this to benefit the Magic in the sense of making sure that the community knows that the Magic cares for the well-being and the education of the kids. Magic definitely want to keep this within a budget. They're not making an immediate profit. They're not making money off of this, so the only benefit they're making off of this is increasing their reputation in the community. And ensure the project runs smoothly throughout its course and stakeholders remain satisfied. That is also a very important part, and I'll elaborate more on the stakeholders later on. The activities that the Magic would need to take part of to execute this plan well and keep people informed. I think at the beginning of the school year, the Magic should hand out flyers, mass-produced flyers to the participating schools, and to inform kids and their parents of the contests of the project. And it would begin in August of 2014, and it would run all the way until winter break in December. Now, a sample flyer would basically give basic information, get good grades from the beginning of August or December, and you get front row seats to a Magic game in January, and the top 50 students would be selected. Rewards would include, say, free tickets, a Magic jersey, and a bumper sticker that says that you're an Orlando Magic Honors student. Some kids would probably love that. And of course, parents can go online to participating schools and look for more information, look for the official ruling to the contest. And after winter break, when kids return to school in January 2015, that's when the schools would announce the top winners, and then the Magic would distribute the prizes and tickets, which it would be at the Magic's expense, of course. Now, some of the challenges and threats facing this. One challenge you need to look at is which schools should qualify and participate. The Magic want to target only schools that are underperforming grade-wise. Should they target decent schools as well? Should they also target some private schools in addition to the public schools in some of the districts? And in my opinion, I think that the Magic should achieve this balance. So you have some underperforming schools that are that participate. Some underperforming schools, as well as some decent schools and maybe a couple private schools, just to achieve this balance and unbiasedness of sorts. And would those with learning disabilities be left out? Well, That's another issue. If you have this contest, make it completely general, have the top students win, then those with learning disabilities would probably be at a severe disadvantage. My suggestion to handling this is you make it a completely different contest to those with learning disabilities, and the only a few chosen the few top ones there would be chosen, and they'll receive the same prizes as the normal kids would. And how would the community react? Well, you definitely want to give a positive impression. This is where PR comes in. You definitely want to give a uh, positive reputation and let the community know that once again this is for the community. Magic are not making a profit off of this, and Magic are doing this for the kids. The Magic we need to give an unbiased impression, again, that goes back to the community. And how much are the Magic willing to spend? And then that goes to the budget. What the Magic need to figure out is how much they want to spend, and that should be pretty easy figuring that out before the contest begins, because they'll figure out how many tickets they want to distribute, where they're going to sit, probably somewhere in the front row, and what game, and of course all the jerseys that would be handed out. So that shouldn't be too hard to do. And can the program backfire? Now, this is kind of more of a public schools job, but you want to create a fun environment. You want this to be for fun. You don't want to make it stressful for the kids at all during the duration of this program. You want the kids, to do to try, even if they might not get the tickets. At least they tried. You don't want to give the impression that if you don't make it, it's the end of the world. Because if you do that, then the kids would just be demoralized, and it might backfire. It might not be exactly what the Magic intended to do, is to encourage and motivate kids to succeed and get good or better grades. And if it does backfire, the Magic might need to reconsider how to approach a contest or project like this, or they might need to cut it entirely. Now to the stakeholders. This is where I elaborate more on who the stakeholders are. Well, there's internal and external, of course. The internal ones would be the Magic front office. That includes putting the employees, the executives, all the representatives involved in this program, and the owner. The PR department, pretty much everyone involved in this project. I put them in the Orlando Magic front office. Of course, they are in charge of coordinating the program and proposing it to the school board, as well as overseeing everything. They are also in charge of distributing awards at the conclusion of the program. School districts, another stakeholder, they would need to approve the Magic's offer and buy into the Magic's commitment to the community and the children. Participating schools would monitor the progress made by students and see if the Orlando Magic Honor Student Program is effective in motivating the students. They are also responsible for acknowledging the official rules and announcing the winners from their respective schools, so a lot of cooperation from there on their part. Local community would be another stakeholder, an important stakeholder of sorts, and the impression would be determined by how the Magic execute this program. Making this as flawless as possible would put the Magic in good standing with the community. Now, summary. Going back to the main point and the main goal, the Orlando Magic Honor Students program would be dedicated to motivating and encouraging young students to value their education, offering rewards for those with the best grades. Goals are to raise reputation, keep the project within a budget, and ensure it runs smoothly throughout the duration. So those are the other goals and objectives that the Magic want to achieve. during this project. And there are some challenges to magic we need to consider. It's going back to the challenges with which schools to tackle. What do you want to do with those that would be at a disadvantage and whatnot. And acknowledge all stakeholders and ensure they are satisfied. And that is a very important part to ensure the smooth flow of the project. And if you achieve that, if everyone internally and externally are satisfied or kept up to date throughout the entire project, and it runs smoothly and it went as intended, the kids are satisfied, then the possibilities after that could be endless. The project would be successful, and it might run again in the second half of the academic year or in the next academic year in other schools, or maybe even in other districts or other counties. And that is it. Thank you for listening. And here are my references.